Good evening. This is the bearded, gorgeous, sexy, handsome one. Time for the next tutorial on the Biker Scout build. We've already done the chest, the back. Okay. They will be overlapping like so, eventually. If you can bear with me for that long. We've done, is it the third vlog? We did the shoulder bells. A bit of a quick one, that. And this week, we're doing the tank. Now obviously, there's the back. The tank will be sitting on the back somehow. I usually have one of them. No. I usually have one of my minions to do it, so this is new, as new to me as it is you, really. Right then, so here goes. First of all, get your nice HB pencil. The tank, it's got some faint lines all the way around it, so you can pretty much follow it. You probably can't see them in these lights. Can you see them? If I move it in the light, you may be able to see it. Okay, so I'm just gonna give myself a light pencil line. The camera can probably pick up the lights better than my eyes, actually. Sorry, the line's better than my eyes. Rough line. Rough like Rob's mum. You'll also notice that underneath the line is quite a rough texture where it's not been worked on, it's smoothed off. Again, I'm just doing a rough line that I'm going to work to whilst I'm trimming. I'll be trimming a little bit this side of it, then I'll get the rest of it with a Dremel, the sanding bob. Okay, so now that's all done, get your protection on, let's go. I'm going in. Before we go any further, please take your time. Right then, here we go. Voila! There's also been a couple of comments about you catching your mum's watching the vlog in her own time. Just leave it to it, boys. Everyone needs time alone, don't they? Now we're going to change onto the sanding bob.
Bam.
Okay, I probably don't need to explain this every week, but just take care going up to the pencil line. Okay, so I've done a rough sand of the tank. Now I'm going to shape it onto the back. Okay, so it's just slightly off at the moment. Oh, there's a lot off on that side. But I'm going to measure it so it stays central, because we don't want to be putting it across there or across there. I'm going to get it nice and central. So I'll do a couple of measurements and then I'll start finely tuning it. I like to keep the back ready so I can keep trying the tank on it, and all I'm going to do, just like peeling your spuds at home, I'm just going to take a little bit off each side, try it on, take a little bit more off, try it on. It's as simple as that. Right, and do a measurement. Okay, so I've measured it. It's about there, so I don't have to keep measuring it every time I put it on. Pretty simple, really. Okay, so I'm going to drop it between the lines. It's a bit time consuming this, but it'll look pretty sweet soon. So there's a slight indentation there where you can see I need to Dremel to. So I'm just going to keep trying it on. Take a little bit more off and try it on until it fits nice and snug. I'm just going to keep doing it until I get it there, then I'll show you. Okay, so on the line, yeah. So I'm getting there, just a little bit more tweaking. So as you can see, I've still got a little bit further to go. I'm taking my time, because if you rush it, obviously Clarky's speeding it up whilst I'm doing the bowing bits, but if you rush it, you could mess it up straight away, then you'll be hassling Rob for a new tank. So just take your time and you'll get there, don't worry. All I'm doing is taking a little bit away from there, a little bit away from there, and it's just lowering itself down slowly. Dead easy, just take your time. I've not sanded it down yet. I'm pretty happy with that side. I'm going to work on this side, so I might have to tweak that side a little bit once I've sat the other side down, but we're getting there. Just needs to drop down a little bit more on this side, so I'm going to take a little bit off the middle there, and it'll help it seat. Okay, so we're getting there now. So before I sand it, get the sides done, the top. And the other side. Now, there's just a little bit I need to do at the bottom, and then we'll be near completion. So I want to stress to you that this is going to take a while. Clarky sped it up. Probably going to take you a couple of hours, to be honest. It'll take me half an hour because I'm great. But yeah, Clarky sped it up. It is difficult, but that's the joy of it. That's the joy of building something. There's just a slight line there that I need to take off. Nice curve. I'm going to work on that now. Again, there might be points where you'll think, right, I need a bit more of that. Just give yourself a pencil line to remind you. A bit more there, a bit more there, a bit more there. Go for it. But again, just take your time. Just a midge's dick more. Sorry, just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Sometimes you might take a piece off here and you might realise it might need lowering down at the other side all of a sudden. Well, that's all part of the process. 120 sandpaper again. I'm pretty happy with that. So, I'm going to smarten it up with some sandpaper. 120 grit. Again, I'm tilting towards the inside of the job. Just lightly sanding the edge there. You don't want to be sliding up it. Scratching your lovely polished finish. One finished tank. I can't stress enough, you need to just trim small amounts off, test it, trim a little bit more off and test it. Use a pencil, it'll rub off. Just mark on where you think it needs a little bit more. Take your time. As I said before, it's all part of the fun. It will take a while, this, and as long as you take your time, you won't mess it up. Once the armour is all trimmed out and fitting together, we will start working on the armour with the elastics and the rivets and what have you. Sweet. Next time we're going to look at the elastics. Then after that we're going to look at the forearms, the biceps, the holster and the knees. And then we're going to look at, once they're all trimmed out, we're going to look at piecing it together. You can use that time until we've finished building it all to get all the elastics together, and hooks and clips and screws. I hope you come back next time so we can carry on with the build. So that's enough from me, the lovely, handsome, bearded one. I'm sure you'll see Rob's boring vlogs in between. Hey ho. Arrivederci. Try and say that, Rob, you big fat mess.
There you go, simple as that. This is how we build stuff. So if you need a kit, you can get on the website. If, however, you've seen this and you think, this is not for me and I don't have the time, don't worry. We also have fully built commissions and fully built stuff. All, again, all on the website. Just click through, choose your character, it's all there for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.